So now as we move into segment 2, we start to talk about the math associated with chemistry. We start talking about measurements, energy, and unit conversions. We're going to introduce the math, which is mostly algebra, and we're going to get familiar with the unit conversion method that we'll do over and over again during the semester. And as we're doing this, we start to talk about measuring things. When we are measuring things in the laboratory, we have to measure them in a way that we properly use whatever tool we have. And anytime we're using a tool to measure something, whether it's a meter stick or a balance or some kind of a sight glass to look at a liquid or a pipette or a graduated cylinder, there is always some uncertainty in that measuring. And this uncertainty leads to some uncertainty in our final calculations. We need to know exactly what that is. So, we always have some uncertainty in the last digit when we're using a tool properly. So we look at a measuring device, we read all the digits we're sure of from the markings, and one more digit that has some uncertainty. Then when we start to combine these numbers mathematically, we have rules to follow to know how many digits we can use because of the uncertainty in our measurements. So I want you to look at this bottom scale. On the left-hand side it says 0, and over here it's 1.0. So if I have a thing, and we're using this ruler on the bottom, how long is my thing? Just looking at this ruler on the bottom. We know it's more than 0 and less than 1. So we'd say, well, I would guess it's 0, which I'm sure of, 0.8. So the 0.8 is my uncertainty. I can go out to the tenths place. Now, if I have a different ruler to measure my thing, well, let's just go up to this same spot, because my thing is longer on one side than the other. If I go to the same spot on this top ruler that has markings in the tenths place, now how long is my ruler? Or how long is my thing? Assuming the mark for the 0.8 is right here. How long is my thing? This is 0.8, and here's my dotted line. Is it more than 0.8? Is it less than 0.9? So it's a little bit more than 0.8, so I would say it's about 0.81. So I'm sure of the 0.8, I know it's not the 0.9, and I would go ahead then and measure it reading one more digit. I estimate. Sometimes students say guess. I think estimate sounds more scientific than guess, right? But that's what it is. So we look at the digit we're sure of. This black dark line is my 0.8, so it's a little bit to the right, so it's 0.81. So we have two digits in that measurement. We only got one digit using this stick. Does that kind of make sense to everybody? So now we use all the digits we're sure of and one with some uncertainty when we are measuring things. So now please take out your resource packet and go to the practice section and look under measurements, and we're going to look at problems 1 through 3 in measurement. For those of you that are watching the videotape, go ahead and do problems 1 through 3 at home. Stop the video.